And I want you to think about kindness in your life. Do you find that as you go into a space, as you interact with people, you are giving off kindness? Or do you find yourself being a little bit more reactive? Reactive meaning that it depends on who you're interacting with if you are going to give them kindness or not. And those are two very different things. You see, what can happen is when we become reactive, we in essence lose connection to who we are. We lose connection to our humanity, to our level of authenticity. Such a tough word to pronounce there. Now, what I want to encourage you to do is just to explore. Think about situations you've been in, and consider, have you been reactive, or have you stuck to your values? Have you stuck to who you are as a person? If I want to work on being my best version, growing and developing, and let's say the one area I'm working on is right here, be kind, right? Kindness. Then it's important for me to really push away that reactive behavior. It's important for me to, before I go into a space, right, my home environment, my work, friend's house, before I interact with peers, with family, with whomever, with myself, I think to myself, I want to show up in that space with this, with be kind, with kindness. And this is just one variable, one example. For you, it could be something else. Is it that you want to show up with boundaries? Is it that you want to show up with respect, with integrity? All of those are wonderful to have and important for all of us to really highlight each of them. Now, as you do that, it reduces the likelihood that you'll show up in a space and then you'll be reactive, and then what comes out instead is less of that kindness, more of the frustration, more of the anger. Next thing you know, you are feeling frustrated, you are feeling overwhelmed, you are feeling maybe even physically strained by the experience, to the point that you get home and you're like, oh man, I'm just so tired from that emotional experience. And why? The why is due to that one little gap there. Really taking time when you're about to go into a space, when you're about to go spend time with people, whoever it may be you're going to interact with, taking time to be deliberate with how you want to show up. That's going to support you to remain connected to who you are, to remain authentic, to remain genuine.